everybody, Jimmy here. Thanks for tuning in to 311's third winter update video. If you haven't seen the first two, make sure to check those out, and thanks for tuning in. Let's get to work. First off, we're going to work on resetting 311's fireman side piston valve. Now, this piston valve, long story short, came unthreaded when the jam nut came loose several years ago, and I just never took the time to set it back square again. I should be able to do this visually pretty close to perfectly using Jay Monty's Walshart's valve gear techniques. He has an awesome video on how to reset valves, so I'll link that video in the description. Next up, we're going to strip the old paint off the ladders and get those coated in some self-etching primer. Now we're going to work on prepping some of Brian Kime's 1-inch scale boiler steps to go on the smoke box. One thing that I do want to mention and make clear is I'm not a machinist. I play guitar for a living and steam trains for fun, so I may not do everything perfectly or super accurately, but I've never been a huge scale fanatic or what some might call a rivet counter. My main goal really is and always has been just to have a classy looking, easy to maintain, reliable locomotive that should roughly pay tribute to the proportions and look of a modern USRA locomotive. To be honest, I'm not really modeling her after any other nickel-plate locomotive or Pacific in general. I'm mainly following the upgrades and appliances nickel plate added to their Baldwin H60 Mikados, like nickel plate 587. So I'm really just improvising and adapting the look to suit my locomotive. Alright, now it's time for a little more painting. You'll see the pilot coming off as well as the boiler steps and the new pile flying number boards. Installation of some of these parts was definitely tedious and required some concentration, but I did do plenty of double and triple measuring beforehand, so I've learned that often just eyeballing it, you'll get it close enough anyway. So one last thing that I wanted to share with you guys is a project that I am extremely excited about. These are 1-inch scale and 3/4 inch scale pile headlights that I've been working on. This is my first adventure really in CAD drawing and design. I had them 3D printed up in plastic, and I sent the forms off to a local foundry here in town who it's just a pop and sun place, and they were kind enough to work with me and patient enough to experiment with these, and we figured out how to get bronze cast one-piece door shades on pile headlights. You can see these hinges work, and the door shades are super sturdy. So anyway, I'm super stoked about these. These will go on 310 and 311, as you can see. So thanks for tuning in. As always, if you like these and you think you could use one, feel free to visit foxislandrailroad.com. I've got a couple left. And yeah, as always, thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.